Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the site of the city's second Tallahassee Senior Center. My name is Ashley Edwards, and I have the pleasure of serving as the director of the city's Parks, Recreation, and Neighborhood Affairs Department, of which the Senior Center, falls under us. Thank you. I really am tickled that all of you guys are here with us, and this is a special day for us. I hope you can tell by the effort that has gone into just this event how much effort and care we're putting into your new senior center. I really need to congratulate and thank some people for the special touches that we have out here today. Now, you know us in Parks and Recreation, we know about everything fun. We have all kind of connections everywhere, right? So we were thinking, what is going to be the thing that can indicate to everyone that we are soaring to new heights as we innovate and elevate? And so I knew a guy. And so I want to thank them for being out here with us today. The answer to the big question is no, they're not giving rides, unfortunately, today. But I think if you talk with them, they can set something up for later. I also want to thank the Four Oysters Searching for a Pearl, part of the Capitol Corpsmen, for being with us today. And I really have to thank our team that did all of this amazing work. First, Culpeper, our partners at Culpeper, thank you all so much for being here. They prepared this site for us. They have brought the equipment. They brought their teams. They have been so wonderful to work for. I know, just based on the work we've had with them so far, they're going to do a phenomenal job building this center for us. But the people that did the most of this work are our Parks and Recreation teams. Many of them are still here. Brian Hopper's our park superintendent. He is here. Kenny Welsh, wherever Kenny Welsh is, this was his brainchild. And he and his teams, he's right over there, and he and his teams executed this. And I can't thank him enough. I'm so proud to work with these folks day in and day out. I also have to thank our special events group. They are here. Mario Palminteri is our supervisor there. And we could not do these types of events without Allison Ferris and her team from communications. They do a great job. And of course, Sheila Ser and the senior services team. Absolutely. We are so fortunate to enjoy a lot of support from a lot of folks, and you're going to hear about some of those folks today. But I wanted to also just take a brief moment to acknowledge and recognize that the chairman of our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board is here, Mr. Mike Kay. I'm not sure if any of our other advisory board members have come in. We appreciate their service very much. I want to also especially thank and recognize Representative Alan Tant for coming out today. Allison, we appreciate your support very much. And of course, the mayor, the city commissioners, the city manager, our deputy city manager, who is my boss, best supervisor you could ever have. I have to thank them for their vision and the support that they've given us that has made this project a reality. You know, since 1978, we've been operating out of what we're now going to call the original senior center on Monroe Street. How many of y'all remember roller skating there? I do, yeah. So anybody that's been to any of our activities over there, they know that our staff just does an amazing job at balancing and facilitating all the wide variety of offerings that we have there, but you also know we are bursting at the seams. We are so excited to be able to have new space to add to and enhance what we're already doing at the Senior Center. We coordinate nearly 200 activities a month there and host programs that serve about 5,000 people a day. It's amazing. This new facility is going to allow us to offer expanded programs for our rapidly growing population of active seniors. Situated on the 6 acres of land behind me, when it's completed, the 40,000 square foot building will house a double-size multi-purpose gym with space for, wait for it, pickleball. 6 pickleball courts, okay? But not just pickleball. It's going to house room for basketball, volleyball, table tennis. It'll have fitness classes, weight room, and more. Lifelong Learning Wing will offer educational classes, art programs, card games, and health opportunities, just to name a few of some of the programs that we anticipate. We are confident that this additional facility is going to enhance the quality of life for so many of our Tallahasseans for so many years to come. And now to share some more information about it, I'd like to invite our mayor, John Daly, to the podium. Mayor?
Thank you, Ashley. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Daly. I'm the proud mayor of the great city of Tallahassee, and what an honor and a privilege it is to be with you here today. Take a second and just look at this crowd that showed up for the groundbreaking. This is absolutely amazing. And I am here to tell you this is one of the reasons that makes Tallahassee so special is the citizens and those of us that care about this community. I am sure that each one of you agree with me that there is a reason why the City of Tallahassee Parks and Recreation Department is nationally recognized for its excellence. Led by Ashley Edwards herself and the great work that she does. I mean, Kenny, you got a water fountain in the middle of a parking lot. That's impressive, my man. That's good stuff right there. I want to thank Mark and the construction team at Culpeper as well for all the great work that you're doing. Mark had a great time on the honor flight this past weekend with you. Thanks for participating and coming out. I want to recognize the senior leadership from the City of Tallahassee that's here too. Reese Goad, the best city manager in the United States of America, who's right here. Amy Toman, the best city attorney in the United States of America, right here. Jim Cook, the best treasurer clerk in the city, in the United States, is here as well. Cynthia Barber, you do an amazing job running the day-to-day operations with Reese, and we certainly appreciate you. Sheila, I will be at the Silver Star Awards ceremony coming up with the best date in the world. My mom, Sarah Ann Daly, will be coming out with me. So we're going to have a great time. Representative Tant, you represent us so well on the state level. I can, on behalf of the city and all of our citizens, thank you so much for everything that you do, and we certainly do appreciate you. And of course, to my colleagues that are here with us today, you're going to hear in just a second from the Mayor Pro Tem, the Dean of the City Commission, Curtis Richardson, but I also want to give a big shout out to Diane Williams-Cox for her dedication to this city and day in and day out, and for all that you do as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I knew 2024 was going to be a great year because it's our bicentennial and that we have a lot of celebrations, but I had no idea we were going to be celebrating in style like this. Just last week, we were on the south side of Tallahassee breaking ground on the new transit center, and if you have not had the opportunity to drive down Orange Avenue and see all of the amazing things that we have going on the south side of Tallahassee, please do. Please do. And here we are a week later. We are breaking ground on this amazing 40,000 square foot facility, the second senior center here in Tallahassee, which is desperately needed. And I know each and every one of you will agree. 6 pickleball courts. Boy, I think that was the loudest applause we heard today, Ashley. That's good stuff. I heard you. But nonetheless, I want to wrap up by thanking everyone for coming out. We live in an amazing community. And this is just another project that shows that when we invest in our infrastructure, when we invest in our quality of life, it separates us from every other municipality in the United States of America. This is why Tallahassee is internationally recognized for being one of the best. And as your mayor, we're going to continue to move forward together. And I am dedicated to always investing in your quality of life each and every day. Ladies and gentlemen, let me close up by inviting my colleague, the Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Tallahassee, to come to the podium for comments, Curtis Richardson.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah. Good morning. As the mayor mentioned, I am Curtis Richardson, the Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Tallahassee and the Dean of the Tallahassee City Commission. And let me tell y'all something. Despite my youthful looks, I am part of the senior club. October 8th of this year, I will be 68 years old, y'all. Thank God for every day of life. And so this senior center has been a priority of mine since I came to the City Commission, and I'm glad to have been a part of the leadership team of the city that made this project happen and make it a reality for seniors throughout the city of Tallahassee. Again, we know firsthand that the Senior Center is a very popular place. Thanks to successful programming, participation has steadily grown at the current Senior Center over time. Approximately 5,000 citizens attend at least one activity or event organized by our senior services each month. Often, these activities share space in the existing building. While the team has made wonderful use of satellite sites through community partnerships, there is an absolute need for this additional space. To accommodate the growing senior population, like myself, thank you, an increasing demand for lifelong learning, recreational fitness opportunities. Today's seniors are highly diverse in interests and skills and eager to continue learning, interested in meaningful community engagement and seeking opportunities to stay active. And that is so important for seniors in these days and times. During planning for this new facility, the needs were heard, and we took a lot of community input into what the citizens wanted to see, particularly our senior citizens wanted to see in this new facility. Thank you to everyone who shared their feedback during that process. Projects of this magnitude take time and planning, and we've been preparing for this moment, as I mentioned, since I joined the commission 10 years ago. I'm excited to be celebrating this milestone and to get to watch senior services soar to their new heights. So with that, I would like to invite my colleague, Commissioner Diane Williams-Cox, to come to the podium. Thank you all so much, and may God continue to bless each and every one of you.
How many of you are soaring out there? All right. You know, I am Commissioner. Huh? He's still soaring. I am Commissioner Diane Williams-Cox, and yes, we are soaring, and great things are happening here in the city of Tallahassee every day. In case you missed it, the mayor gave you a quick synopsis of where we've been from the south side to the north side. Here we are. And as we continue to live longer and stronger, I hope to live to see that we will need another senior center sometime really, really soon. Because I am not far behind Commissioner Richardson, but I'm behind a little bit. I'm trying to catch up because as I heard Representative Ted say, can't wait to be a senior. Well, I can't wait to be a senior either. Now, to some, to the teenagers, to my grandchildren, I'm already there. But like most of you, we're youthful seniors, and we want things to do. So we are very excited. I have some comments. Let me try to stick to these comments. Construction of the new facility reflects that we heard you. We heard you loud and clear. And many of you are seeking opportunities to play in the next stage of life, to retool skills, to obtain new training, or pursue educational, artistic, or athletic interests. Now, pickleball, I understand, is an athletic event. I'm waiting to see when it becomes an Olympic event. Y'all let me know. And seeking opportunities to connect with others. That's another reason this space was necessary and vital. According to the CDC, y'all know they're the experts, right? Okay, right. Older adults are at increased risk for loneliness and social isolation. Not in Tallahassee. Not on our watch. That's not going to happen. And research shows that this typically leads to greater health problems. If you're like me, and I know you are, that is not part of our plan for a full, well-lived life. But it can happen. We know that, which is why Senior Services goes to great lengths to ensure its facilities are is a welcoming place with options for all. I was looking for a retirement yesterday, I think it was yesterday, the day before, and I walked into the senior center because I thought that's where it was. There was a Tai Chi class going on in there. Nobody was being retired there. They were working. They were working it out and walking it out. Whether you are an empty nester or you are someone who wants to finally take up woodworking, or you find yourself in need of a support network as you take on the role of caregiver, or you're a working professional, working senior professional who loves to dance in the evenings, there is something for you, something to lift your spirit and expand your horizons. So thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us make this a reality. And to everyone, look to your left, look to your right. Each and every one of you have been a part of what's going on here today, and we look forward to your continued participation as we prepare for the ribbon cutting in a few short months. Going live in 2025. That's who we are. That's our theme. All right. See you there. I'm so busy cheering, I forgot to introduce the city manager. He's up next.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here to tell you this is what progress looks like. Just last week, we stood on similar ground on our south side and broke ground on a transit center, which was the first to be built since CK Steel Plaza 40 years prior. And here we are to break ground on our next senior center and many more to come today at the Canopy Development. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to see so many faces that were part of this. My guess is most of you were part of this because Sheila, by the way, your chief champion. If I'm gonna give her a new title, I do that all the time, by the way. I give people titles. This is the chief champion for you. And I'll never forget, Sheila. We sat in that man, I didn't forget, by the way. And we're here today because of that. And Sheila was like, hey, we got to get this done. Are we going to get this done or what? And she said a few other things I won't repeat. They were polite, but I don't want to repeat them. And she was like, we have to get it done. And it was at a time we were grappling with cost, rising cost, and how do we do the scope? We want to make sure we get everything done because this is important. How are we going to have the pickleball and the card room and all the spaces that you need for the activities you do every day? And let me tell you something. You made it happen. I see so many faces in the crowd that I know work directly on this. And Sheila, you made it happen. I'd like to give you a round of applause. And when I pulled up today, you know, we had a challenge because last week we had a great event. It was a great enthusiasm because we don't do these things often. If you think about it, when's the last building the city of Tallahassee built? We don't do that. We build buildings that last a long time. We get a lot of useful life out of them. And when we do it, it's important. And here we are 2 weeks in a row making a difference. It's just my pleasure to be part of it. And I'm so happy to see everybody today. And I can't wait to cut the ribbon on this new senior center. Now, at this time, it's my pleasure to recognize our Deputy City Manager, Cynthia Barber, who's got more energy than all of us combined. I'd like her to come forward and make a few words. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Deputy City Manager Cynthia Barber, and I am so proud to be here. And I'm also proud to be a member of Tallahassee's senior citizens. Now, I don't know who's going to do it, but somebody needs to tell Commissioner Diane Williams-Cox, you're already a senior citizen. She says she's striving to be. She is a senior citizen. And we've given a lot of shout outs to the best city manager, the best Parks and Rec director, the best mayor, the best everybody. But I want to say we have the best, most engaged, most involved group of citizens in the United States of America in this community. And I just can't wait to be able to exercise some of my senior citizen time and play pickleball all day versus being in the staff meetings at City Hall. Not that I don't enjoy them, City Manager. I do enjoy them. It's my job to bring Sheila up. Marisa stole most of my comments, so I have to wing it. I've been a member of the City of Tallahassee family for almost 33 years. But I can tell you that I'm no more proud today than I've ever been before. This is the proudest moment to be a part of the city family. We've talked about the progress that we're seeing in our community, whether that's the Southside Transit Center, which we're all excited to see. We have a police station that we're working on, a fire station. These are not things that people see happening every day. As the manager said, that's not what we generally do. But this is a time of progress and transition, transformation in our community. And Sheila, I'd like to invite you up. We have a lot of employees who every day, many of whom have been a part of this project, who work hard every day to improve the quality of life that our citizens experience and enjoy in this community. One such example is the awesome senior services team that we have. Can you all just wave, lift your hand, do something so the people can know? You know, as a young girl growing up, we dreaded becoming senior citizens because we didn't understand what that was. But being around the citizens in Tallahassee, I'm looking forward to that stage of my life. Sheila, come up with me, please. Reese has already stolen this comment too, but I will say it again. This is our major champion for the work that we do in senior services. Sheila, I can't thank you enough for what you do. And a lot of people know the work she does professionally for the organization, but the work you do individually on behalf of citizens, including my grandmother. You were the first to alert me in our family that my grandmother was having some challenges, and it was because of that that we could improve the last few years of her life, and I thank you for that. Sheila, you've worked hard, you've worked very hard, and you said some kind words, like the manager said, and some less than kind words about what the seniors of this community deserve and need. They were firm, let's just say they were firm words. And we are so excited to be at this point in this project, and we know we could not have done that without you. And it is my pleasure to stand here and share the podium with you, and then turn it over to you, Sheila. Thank you.
Oh boy. Sheila. Thank you. So thank you, City Manager, for not running away from this. Mayor, Commissioners, none of this would be possible without all of your help. I'm Sheila Ser, Manager of Tallahassee Senior Services, Director of the Tallahassee Senior Foundation, our partner that helps fund our programs. Today is a day of gratitude. We're so thankful to get to this point, to get to this day, and I'm so humbled and honored to be standing here with you today to break ground on the future of senior services in Tallahassee and be able to open our doors to thousands more senior adults in the coming years, here and on Monroe Street and on our satellite sites. So I want to add my welcome to all of our Senior Center leadership, our advisory councils, our foundation board, all of our participants that are here. Who participates here? Who participates at the center? All our satellite sites. Our volunteers and our aging network partners. Are you part of, raise your hand if you're part of our aging network partners. We are one strong group in Tallahassee. And I tell people all over the state and all over the country that we have the best aging network in the country. People work together for the best benefit of seniors. It's good to get to this exciting next step of the future of senior services. But the creation of this second senior center has involved many, many people with all areas of expertise, including many of you in the audience today. I also appreciate that Wayne Tedder never ran for me in the grocery store every time I'd see him and ask him about where we were with this building. Go Wayne. And I want to acknowledge again our Senior Services Advisory Council. Tom Friedman's our chair, our Foundation Board of Directors, Kayla Harvey's our president, past and present members. You all have played a big part to get us to this point. Your guidance and support we couldn't have done without. You're our advisors, our encouragers in the heart of our programs. To everyone that's been engaged in this process, your many, many ideas and suggestions and constant feedback, we appreciate that, have been heard, and as much as possible is going to be reflected in this amazing new senior center. It's a tremendous milestone today as we break ground on our second senior center, and there are so many other people to thank. Today, I want to recognize some of the people behind the concept. My counterpart in the city's capital projects team, Eric Gooch. Y'all won't ever see Eric probably up here having to speak, but he is the building part of it. He makes sure everything about the structure and the building gets paid attention to, and I do the program pieces of it, the fun part of it. And also, I want to thank our city facilities director, John Powell, who makes everyone dot all the I's and cross all the T's. They have a vested interest in this for seniors. Our lead architect, Richard Crow, who has a lot of patience with our many ideas and desire to see all the options. We have high expectations, and Richard works hard to check every box on it for us. Our interior designer, Emily Ely. Where's Emily? Oh. Emily has been just a true gift for this project. See how I'm making nervous. So, Emily, where's Emily again? There she is. Emily has been a true gift to this project. She caught our vision very early on, and in addition to designing wonderful program spaces, she often calms me down when I get a little panic attack saying, did we do this? Did we do that? Is that in there? And she says, we got this. So together, they've all helped us create a place that will allow our programs to grow and expand, and one where people are going to feel welcome and comfortable all the time. And I would be remiss if I didn't add my thanks to my fabulous boss, Ashley Edwards, for her unwavering support and commitment to senior services. She's persistent. She's persistent. She wants to ensure that everything is more than average. Can you tell that today?
Yes.
This was a dirt field yesterday, folks. And thanks to Kenny, who must see inside of Ashley's vision and mind and creates these beautiful scenes. But she gets a little competitive, and she did that even when it came to groundbreaking. And what do you think about those hot air balloons? So Ashley hears what people need and what they want, and she does everything she can to make our wishes come true. She's the mainstay behind this and many of the wonderful parks and recreation opportunities our community. Thank you, Ashley. And finally, I know they've been recognized, but I could not do and be here, and we would not accomplish all we do without Team Senior Center staff. They're both the current staff and the past staff. There's a lot of past staff here that have also been part of this project for several years. They serve you, and they serve our community, and they serve each other with compassion and dedication to respond to the requests of participants for activities and resources that enable seniors to be healthy and connected to friends in our community. We're one team. Each member of the team is equal value and contributes their talents for the best results. And I'm grateful to serve alongside them. Thank you all. We are here for you together with all those mentioned previously, with a lot of your help, with your input and encouraging support. We're building something for now and for future generations. It's more than just a structure. It'll be another special place that welcomes seniors, provides a space where everyone can enjoy activities they're choosing, and helps cultivate a sense of purpose for people's bonus years. Thank you for being part of this journey with the City of Tallahassee and Team Senior Center.
Thank you, Sheila. And now the time has arrived. I'm going to ask our speakers if they would come and join me at the shovels. 4, 3.